The Nuggets' next game, this was against the Boston Celtics on national TV on TNT. Big win for the Nuggets. I could care less that the Celtics were shorthanded. That was kind of their own problem. They decided to trade Kendrick Perkins and 2 or 3 other players on the trade deadline. So that's not our problem that the Celtics decided to make a trade. No one really felt sorry for us when we traded away Melo and Chauncey. But regardless, this was a great win over, in my opinion, the second best team in the NBA. Beat Boston at home 89-75. Big win for us at home, maybe the biggest win of the year. A lot of our new players, Gallinari, Chandler, and Felton, made their Nuggets debuts and moved to 34-25 with this win and 24-7 at home. Now we had a sound shooting day. Nuggets shot 45% from the field, 33% from the three-point line, and 70% from the free throw line. Both teams I thought looked sluggish offensively. Obviously that due to the fact that a lot of the Celtics players were playing a lot of minutes due to the fact that they were shorthanded. Still, to me, that's not a real great excuse to make. I mean, we beat Memphis. If we would have lost that game, I wouldn't have made it an excuse that we were shorthanded. That's why we lost. But both teams were sluggish offensively, and it kind of showed with the shooting numbers. Like I said, we had an all-right day shooting. We'd like to see the percentage from the free throw line go up quite a bit. The Celtics, on the other hand, they shot 39% from the field. That wasn't good. I thought our defense really caused some tough possessions for them offensively, and only 18% from the three-point line did the Celtics shoot. That really hurt them in this game, and I thought a perimeter defense was pretty solid all night. They had a couple unlucky shots. Ray Allen took a couple threes that were in and out, and shots he usually makes, but still, they just did not shoot well in this game. We did a lot of good things in this game. Held the Celtics to 75 points. Our defense was awesome. This was one of the best defense performances I've seen from this team in the past 8 or 10 years. The Celtics are a good offensive team. They're a great defensive team, but they're a good offensive team. To hold them to only 18% shooting from the three-point line and only 39% from the field from a shooting standpoint, and then hold them to 75 points, that's just a great job. I thought the rotations were great all night for the most part, played with a ton of effort, ton of energy defensively. And listen, you hold a team to only 75 points, that averages 98. So that was a real good defensive job, I thought, by the Nuggets in this game. That really impressed me, and it was good to see somewhat of a commitment defensively from the new guys. Outscored Boston 28 to 15 in the fourth quarter. Went on a 16-0 run in the fourth quarter. That's pretty much what won us the game. Like I said, defense was pretty good every quarter, and it was exceptionally great in the fourth quarter. Like I said, go on that 16-0 run. Held Boston to, I think, no field goals made in the last 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. It was just a great performance. Great defensive performance. Offense was sluggish, like I said, but you're going against the Celtics. They're a great defensive team, and it was the first game with our new guys in place. But defense won us the game, and it's really great to beat Boston at their own game in a sense, and like I said, outscore them 28-15 in the fourth quarter, go on that 16-0 run in the last 6 minutes of the quarter, hold them to no field goals made in the last 6 minutes. I believe that was great. And they out-rebound Boston 52-38. That was a great job. I know they're missing Shaq, Jermaine O'Neal. They traded Kendrick Perkins. That's their own fault. But still, we out-rebounded them. I thought we did a great job on the glass, and I thought Kmart, his effort and energy on the boards, Nene's effort and energy on the boards really helped us in this game. And like I said, to out-rebound Boston 52-38 and then outscore them 28-15 in the fourth quarter. It just says a lot about the effort and energy we were playing with. Had 14 fast break points. That was great to see, and 22 assists as a team. I thought we did a good job of sharing the ball offensively. Only did a couple bad things in this game. Like I said, offensive execution wasn't great. Looked a little sluggish. There's a couple miscommunications offensively. Settled for a couple tough shots. But we had a lot of new guys in this game. People got to remember it takes time to build chemistry. And we had 17 turnovers. I thought we didn't take care of the ball very well in this game. That's got to improve. If the Nuggets want to keep, beating good teams like the Celtics, but our defense kind of made up for that. So the turnovers got to get cut down a little bit, and like I said, execute better offensively. But I kind of give the Nuggets a pass, a whole pass, if you will, in that sense, just because it was the first game with our new guys. Kenny Martin led the way for us. His first double-double of the season. Great to see Kmart play the way he did. Had 18 points, 10 rebounds. Was aggressive all night. Really matched KG's intensity all night. Did a great job of rebounding the ball. Did a great job of being a leader for us. I really think he's taken over that position since this Melo trade. And to go for 18 and 10 is an excellent game for pretty much anybody, especially Kmart, who suffered through injuries all year and the past couple years. And to see him playing his best basketball of the year at this this time, the right time, is good to see, and I thought he had a great game. Like I said, did a great job rebounding the ball. Thought his defense was great, and I thought he matched KG's intensity all night, and I thought he shot the ball well. It was 8 of 13 from the field, and hit one three-pointer, which was just kind of a garbage shot, if you will. The Celtics, the game was it was over, and Kmart just took a corner three, why not, and made it. It was just a great game for us, and that fourth quarter was big for us to beat a great team like the Celtics. Wilson Chandler, I thought he had a really great debut. Had 16 points, 5 rebounds. That's pretty much his average. Was 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Can't say enough about his defense on Ray Allen and Paul Pierce. Him and Aflalo, I thought, did a hell of a job on Ray Allen, and him and Gallinari did a great job on Paul Pierce, getting him into foul trouble early on and forcing him into some tough shots, even though Paul Pierce came on strong late in the game. But Chandler was great in this game. He had some really clutch shots in the fourth quarter. Like I said, it was 3 of 4 from the three-point line. Basically, almost all of those. Two of those three-point shots came in the fourth quarter. Like I said, at clutch moments when we needed baskets big time and needed to score big time to stay, pace with the Celtics and then pull away from them in that fourth quarter. He did a great job. He had some real clutch shots in this game. I can't say enough about his defense. Like I said, on Paul Pierce and Ray Allen, I thought it was a great debut for Wilson Chandler. Nene had a good game. 12 points, 10 rebounds for him. Had 2 blocks as well. Was 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Got a little chippy there towards the end of the game between Nene, KG, and Glenn Davis. Nene had a dunk kind of hang down the rim a little bit. It was taunting Boston, but he was great all night. I thought he did a good job attacking the basket. Did a great job on the pick and rolls in this game. And the 10 rebounds. I love seeing that out of Nene. When he's a guy that really isn't a consistent rebounder, to be honest with you. And when he gets 10 rebounds, that's just him showing great energy and effort. So I loved what I saw out of Nene in this game. The 2 blocks were good as well. The other 2 Knicks, Raymond Felton and Danilo Gallinari, didn't play well offensively, but I thought Danilo Gallinari played with great effort and energy all night, and Raymond Felton made some good plays with his passing. Felton finished up with 4 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. It was only 2 of 8 from the field, but I thought he did a good job of sharing the ball for the most part in this game, and getting other guys involved. I thought he was good in that aspect, and I thought his defense was pretty solid all night. Just probably some nervousness on his part, some pregame jitters making his Nuggets debut. And Gallinari didn't, like I said, from an offensive standpoint, didn't have a very good game. Only 2 points, 4 rebounds for him, but had 3 blocks and 2 steals. I thought he was great. From a defensive standpoint, like I said, his defense on Paul Pierce was great. Was only 1 of 6 from the field, 0-2 from the three-point line, but the effort and energy I saw out of him, I just loved. And he made a great block on Glenn Davis in this game. His only bucket and his only points came off a dunk where he went coast to coast in transition, and that really ignited the crowd, really got us going, and that was good to see. And like I said, the energy and effort he played with, I loved. I love when a player, I don't care if you have 2 points, but when you play with effort and energy like he did, that's acceptable in my opinion. Didn't shoot well, probably was a little nervous, obviously, making his debut, but the 3 blocks and 2 steals I love, and his defense on Pierce is great. Paul Pierce, I mentioned him a couple times now, had a decent game, 17.6 boards for him, had 3 steals, but was only 7 of 18 from the field, and a really terrible 2 of 6 from the three-point line. We just toughed him. Our guys forced him into tough shots. All game. Like I said, Gallinari, Wilson Chandler, both of their defense on Paul Pierce was great all night. Hit some big shots in the third and fourth quarter, but really struggled with foul trouble early on. And like I said, we forced him into some real tough looks defensively. And you got to give all the credit to Danilo Gallinari and Wilson Chandler for that. KG had a good game, 14 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks for him, was 7 of 14 from the field. Great job on the glass for KG. I thought he was great defensively. He did a great job of hitting open jumpers. I mean, we did a terrible job of rotating against Kevin Garnett. He started talking a little bit with Nene and Kmart towards the end of the game. Like I said, the game got really intense as it went on, but that's Boston for you. They're going to talk a lot, especially KG. KG's still one of my all-time favorite players. He always will be, and I thought he had a great game here. Took advantage of some bad rotations on our part. I thought our help defense was a little shaky in this game, and KG took advantage. He had tons of open looks in this game. He took advantage of that. Glenn Davis, 11.6 boards, 3 steals, 2 blocks for him. But once again, I thought Gallinari's defense was good on him, and Nene and Kmart did a good job on him. Was only 3 of 10 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. And like I said, Gallinari had a great block on him. I think he had 2 blocks on Glenn Davis in this game, and he struggled shooting the ball. Loved what I saw from the new look Nuggets. Obviously, the offense wasn't great in their debut. The 4 new guys guys, mainly the three of the 4 guys, because Mozgov didn't play, making their debut. I think Chandler had a great game, the best of the 3 in the game, but I think Gallinari and Felton were very nervous, and I thought both played excellent defense, especially Gallinari, who played with awesome effort and energy. And he beat the Boston Celtics. Regardless, that's a great win, and you beat them at their own game with defense, and like I said, 16-0 run in the 4th quarter was awesome. Just played with a ton of effort, energy, and defensive commitment. I love seeing that. So big win for the Nuggets.